Deep in the ancient forests of Java, Princess Dayang Sumsumbi lived in exile, finding peace in solitude. She was not alone. By her side was her loyal and constant companion, a mysterious white dog named Tumang. Whoever retrieves my tool shall become my husband. To her shock, Tumang returned with the tool in his mouth. A vow once spoken cannot be easily broken.
A strange bond was forged. A destiny began to unfold, one that would birth a legend for the ages.
Without a husband by her side, Dayang Sumbi mysteriously found herself expecting a child. A child.
A handsome baby boy was born. She named him Sangkuriang.
Why did you let it go? We needed that boar! You have failed me!
He spent his days playing with Tumang, unaware of the secret behind his own father's identity. Consumed by deep disappointment, Sangkuriang let his ego cloud his judgment, leaving his behind, forever severing the bond that once defined his world.
Sangkuriang grew into a skilled hunter, his bow and arrow never missing their mark. But one unlucky day, the forest remained silent, and he failed to find any game. Afraid to return home empty-handed and face his mother's disappointment, panic clouded his mind. His eyes fell upon Tumang. In a moment of madness, a fatal, irreversible choice was made. He fired his arrow, and the loyal dog fell dead instantly, marking a dark turning point. He returned home with the dog's heart, unknowingly setting in motion a devastating tragedy.
Sangkuriang proudly presented the heart, hoping to earn his mother's praise and a warm meal.
Is that for me, Sangkuriang? Dayang Sumbi accepted the offering, but a mother's instinct told her something was terribly wrong.
Tumang! Tumang! She searched the woods for Tumang, but only an eerie silence answered her frantic calls.
Her hands trembled, for the revelation she held was a heartbreaking betrayal of all she thought she knew. Grief turned into blind, uncontrollable rage as she realized the depth of her son's betrayal.
She stood before him, her eyes burning with fury. Sangkuriang stood trembling, completely oblivious.
Overcome by a surge of pure anger, Dayang Sumbi could no longer see the son she once loved. She brought the wooden ladle down with force, striking Sangkuriang's forehead and inflicting excruciating pain.
Struck down by the very hands that once nurtured him, he fell not just to the floor, to an abyss of confusion and heartbreak, unable to comprehend his mother's sudden violence.
Leave this place! Never show your face to me again! Get out of my sight!
With a broken heart and a bleeding brow, Sangkuriang fled the only home he had ever known. He vanished into the deep forest, carrying with him a deep-seated grudge that would fuel his future.
Years drifted by, and Sangkuriang returned as a powerful warrior blessed with mystical strength.
Destiny led him back to the very forest of his youth, where he sought refuge by a stream. There, he met a woman of ageless beauty, her grace capturing his heart at first sight.
After wandering the forest for years, Dayang Sumbi accepted her solitude. Yet, her youth was restored, beauty became eternal.
They were drawn to each other, unaware that fate had cruelly reunited mother and son.
Sangkuriang fell deeply in love, vowing to make this beautiful woman his future bride.
But as he leaned in, Dayang Sumbi froze. Her gaze was locked on the distinct scar on his forehead.
The world stood still. In that single scar, she recognized the son she had driven away.
The realization was a nightmare. She could not marry him. It was an unforgivable taboo. To save them both, she devised a challenge she believed was truly impossible to fulfill. I will be your wife, but you must dam the Citarum and build a massive boat by dawn.
Sangkuriang accepted with confidence, summoning spirits and jinns to finish the task overnight.
The earth shook as magic took hold. Dayang Sumbi began to pray, begging the universe for a way out.
Morning was near. The great boat was almost finished, and the river was successfully dammed.
Dayang Sumbi prayed fervently and spread a white cloth, creating a fake sunrise on the horizon. Tricked by the light, the spirits fled in terror, abandoning the unfinished project in the dark. Sangkuriang realized he had been deceived. His fury erupted, shaking the very foundations of the earth. In his rage, he kicked the massive boat with all his might, sending it flying into the valley.
It landed upside down, forming Mount Tangkuban Perahu, an eternal monument to a tragic, broken love.